This is our territory, says DRS. Yeah, look at Hora Esports Supreme! The jugular right there. Let's see if Hora Esports can still count. Unti? Getting, killed by the play zone. Perhaps we are only looking at just like one player remaining for the side of Vikings, but let's check out what DRS is doing at the moment as they go up against Team Secret. Example with a massive spray, first with a QBZ, but fortunately did not connect. That's why he switched to his UMP, and Trang actually making it out of 5. But you know what? He's been taking some damage from that nade, and now Example throws in another molly here. Will Trang still survive?
Oh, and DRS now? The high ground. Oh, Frankie knocked down. Okay. Example. With the UMP on the rooftop. Can he actually pull this one against Zerus? Who's on the second floor. One more to go for Team Secret. They're still active. DRSxGantay with the nade comes in to provide extra support. While Killeryt will be picked up. He should be back up to 80% of health. Now looking for the final player. Zero shows himself, knocking down Example. Gantay sees him. But Gantay, not ready yet, waiting for support to arrive. And here they come. All in on the Zero. Zeros will finish off Example. Zero still holding on with the DBS. Everyone's fearful of that DBS by Zeros. Delta rushes in, chasing on the Zeros. And finally, DRS wins it.
This is our territory, says DRS. Yeah, but in the process, they also lost Example, but they did manage to put 1 point in the bag for each of themselves, so I guess they're okay. Let's see what kind of maneuver DRS is willing to show for us. Right now, they are inside their vehicles, probably headed towards RRQ. Okay, this is going to be a new challenge. As for you, did not even hesitate. Shuts down Gantay. And Sotong from Talon also goes down from Donkey. And as for you, now looking at Killeryt, and was able to shut him down as well.
Ooh, this is a big mess right now. The moment the other stepped down from that hill, eliminated by RRQ. Now the target. It's going to be Hora Esports on one side. Nepeko takes a lot of damage. We need to back off. Talon eliminated number 8-4. Elimination points by FaZe Clan on the left side of the circle.
Man, 7 teams remaining. Gakora, Balja already out. Newsy with an effective shot. Tribe Aeromacy, 8 points in the bag. Pretty strong. Consistency is there. They're on point with the aim. Can they sustain this firepower? That is the big question right there. Canary getting shut down as well inside the battlefield. Hora Esports, well, you're looking at a full squad, which is always an advantage, especially when we reach stage 6 here, and looking at 7 teams remaining. We got no fear applying a lot of pressure onto the other side. With that tap and fire, I feel like, RQ is kind of distracted because they don't even know that we have 2 players from Hora Esports that's pretty close to them.
Ooh, but will they still have that circle to play that sort of strategy? Now that circle will close. Oh, Sleepy, gun down. Alright, circle. Someone in the open. Donkey still in the circle, but now onto Hora Esports at the northern side. They're taking the fight against RRQ. RRQ rushing towards them as well. After getting the one knockdown, they're thinking that they might have the advantage. Here comes the spray on the Sky. Sky getting away to safety. And No Fear gets Lapar. Nice counter by Hora. Time for them to move. But they're also resetting themselves. Resetting Sleepy.
Yep. It's crunch time now for Tribe Aeromacy as well, but let's look at Hora Esports Supreme! The jugular right there. Let's see if Hora Esports can still counter up against RQ. But we still got 3 more. Okay, 3 more players for the side of Hora. Supreme is the only player on the ground. Sky now picking him up. We got Sleepy as well, trying to recuperate in this situation. RQ's trying to do a reset as well. Coming off the kill feed, though, is Tribe Aeromacy going up against Kino of Champions Esports. We got 2 of them also knocked down on the ground. And whichever team wins the fight, well, they will be the ones pushing through the latter stages of the match. But as for Lapar, man, he caught that nade with open arms.
What a nade by Lapar. Onto Lapar, that is. And now Hans for real don't have the time to actually pick him up because he's aware that Supreme is charging. But Supreme Okay, he somehow stopped at his tracks. Probably by Nepeko. And Sky versus Nepeko. Sky receives damage. Now he has to reset. And then they lob across the hunts for real by Sleepy to knock him down.
Oh, this is a good run for Hora. 5 now in the pocket, but you know what? Champions Esports making a statement here, flexing their muscle with 10 elimination points. FaZe Clan, however, got eliminated with only 4. Now in the game, 16 remaining. Champions Esports pretty consistent. Now going up with the trap, Aromacy. Good stop though coming from Zayo, putting down 2 plays from Champions. And here comes the jump shot from Atomic, but it did not work at all.
Oh, here are top 5 teams. Vampire Esports, Void Donkey, Hora Esports, Triper Messi, and RRQ. Champions Esports just got eliminated at number 6 with 11 elimination points. Now Nepeko versus Sky, as well as Supreme will charge in on Nepeko. One last hit is needed, and Supreme will end RRQ this round at number 5.
Hora continues to dominate here, ladies and gents. Let's see if they can make it until the finish line with the crowns up in their heads. Now we can see Vampire Esports slowly getting close to where Zeta is. We got Tony K with a DBS, and a gunshot coming from Yola puts him down on the ground. We got 3 more active members on the side of Vampire Esports, still trying to take out Void Donkey. Razak on screen, effectively shutting down Yola.
So now Nuzi fighting against Razak, and Nuzi's pretty low. Who will get the last shot? Oh, it's Nuzi with the shotgun. But that celebration is short-lived because of no fear from behind. Now it's between Hora Esports and the final player, Driver Messi Zove. Can he pull off an heroic move here? For Hora Esports, they have the numbers against him.
Hora, Hora, Hora. All right, here we go. And this is such a great thing, you know. Before we enter day number 3, they are popping off. And the fans are already excited. You know, they have been waiting for them, you know, since at the beginning of the matches here. Let's see, Xiao trying to defend himself. Effective shot. Unfortunately, it was a great follow-through from Hora Esports, thus getting to take the dinner. But you know what? Tribe Aramasi was able to secure 11 elimination